everybody. Just know that I do miss you. I'm missing you in class. It's not the same without you. I hope everyone's healthy and doing well. I know it seems like a lot of work because you got it all at once, but don't worry, we split it up so that you only have a little bit to do every day. I'm going to walk through the countdowns with you. That way if you have any questions and you're not just guessing, because I still want to prepare you for just in case we still have the exam. So what I'm going to do is work through them just like we do in class, but not tell you the final answer. And you should be able to still figure out the final answer from the work. So let's get started.
So excuse my printer. It has this weird streak down it, but you should be able to read everything. And you have your own electronic copy or hard copy if you picked one up at the school or if it was emailed to you. So let's start with day 45. Maria sells painting in an art gallery. She earns $3.75 each week, plus a commission of 2.5% of her sales. Now, I can already tell you that usually you're going to have to change that to a decimal and not, I know it already has a decimal, but this is percent. So that means to change it to a decimal, I need to move the decimal over 2 times. So that'd be 0.025 instead of having it as a percent. Excuse my handwriting. What is the minimum amount of sales she must have this week to earn at least $500? So that means she needs to make $500 or more. So whatever the amount is, or whatever function that we're doing, has to be greater than or equal to 500. Let's see. So she earns $3.75 each week. That's a guarantee, so that's your constant. And then I told you if you see something like this, or the word per, usually that's your slope. And so I don't know how many sales I have, so that's the x. So it's 0.025x. So that's 0.025x plus 375 is greater than or equal to 500. So to solve this, you're going to subtract 375 from both sides. And then because this is multiplying right here, you're going to divide each side by 0.025. So I'm not going to do it on my calculator because it'll give you the direct answer. But yes, so subtract 375 from both sides, and I did not give myself enough room, but that's okay. So 0.025, nope, my bad. So 500 minus 375 is 125, so I'm going to write some work over here. So that is 0.025x is greater than or equal to 125. Okay, so once again, this is multiplying, so to get rid of it, I would divide each side by 0.025. And then once you actually have solved for that, so x is going to be greater than or equal to whatever number this is, and then that should help you figure out that. The cost of mailing a box directly with the weight of a box in pounds. So direct variation, that has to go through, if this is your x-axis and this is your y-axis. If you were to draw direct variation, remember it has the line that goes through the origin. And I'm going to say it goes up because if once the weight goes up, the cost goes up. It costs $8 to mail a 5-pound box. What would it cost to mail a 12-pound box? So I know it's the same thing as y equals kx. So I'm trying to figure out how the 5 pounds relates to the $8 and then how 12 pounds relates to however much money. So if I divide this on both sides, so that means my relationship is y over x. Y is my money, and then x is my pounds. So I'm going to write that money, and x is the pounds. So I know that this, no matter what weight I'm given, I can figure out the price by this ratio. So y is money, so 8 over 5 should be the same as it says how much would it cost. So I don't know the money in this part of the problem. So something, you could put a variable there. I'm just going to put a question mark over 12 pounds, and x was on the bottom. So when you have something like this, you just have a fraction. So you can actually cross multiply. So I know 8 times 12. If you don't know what it is, you can always use your calculator. Just to double check, so it's 96. So 8 times 12 is 96. Equals whatever 5 times my unknown is. So you could put a variable. So this is 5 times that. So you would divide both sides by 5. And that should give you your answer. So that is day 45. So make sure you have some work. Because like I said, I'm not always worried about you having the final right answer. It's about the process, because that's what I need to check you on.